Hi everyone, kind of an interesting lock here today. This is a Corbin Russwin Master Ring. What you're going to notice about this lock, as I have it all taken apart here, is that in the pinning I've got my key pins as normal, but I've actually got two sets of drivers here. One set you can see down here in the middle. The pins vary in size. And then the other set up here at the top that are all spools, those are all consistent. This particular lock has two separate shear lines, which is why it has two sets of drivers, and two different keys will operate it. So this is the bitting on mine, and you can see the keys when I hold them together, quite a bit different. Everything except that last cut there, the tip is separate between the two locks. Now, when you look at the body of this lock, the identifying feature of this is it's got this real thick outer body here, and that's because it has this ring in it, and this ring is free spinning right now because I have this all taken apart. But if I show you the inside here, you're going to see that it's got holes in it that line up with the holes in the Bible and the holes in the plug. And essentially the way this lock works is when it's fully pinned up, it's going to have the springs, it's going to have one set of drivers, and then the second set of drivers, and then the key pins. So you can open it to two different shears. If you pick it to the shear line between the plug and the master ring, the plug will spin, and by itself, the master ring will stay in place. And if you pick it to the shear between the master ring and the Bible, or the master ring and the outer edge, the plug and the master ring will rotate. So two completely separate shear lines, so it can be operated by two different keys. Now, this is very similar in principle to a small format interchangeable core lock or some other kinds of mastered locks where you can have two different keys that will operate it. I guess the difference is in a small format interchangeable core, you have one key that is for removing the lock from the housing that it's in, and then one's for operating the lock. So I guess this is more similar to a master keyed lock, where you can have two different keys that will operate the same lock. Now, the reason why this is unique is that rather than having the mastering be in the key pins, so you have two different sets of key pins or two different bittings that will lift the drivers to the shear line, the mastering is in the drivers, so you have two different bittings that will lift one set or the other set of drivers to the shear line. And I think that this was done specifically because then that way, without mastering the pin stacks, it was more secure. You could have a master key that was kind of outside of the system, and it gave you more possibilities in terms of pinning the non-master keys for the system. I'm not a locksmith. I probably got a lot of that wrong, but that's my understanding from reading about these, why they were set up this way. So as far as picking this, I'm going to get it up in the vise. I'm going to have a separate camera and a view of the back of the lock. So as I'm picking it, you're going to see essentially this view right here, so that you can see when I get it picked whether I have picked just the plug or whether I have picked the plug and the ring together. And then once I get it picked both ways, I'll use the keys to show you that the keys work, and then I will get it after that. So it's going to be a little different than how I normally do these types of videos, and you're going to see kind of up here in the corner, that's where the view of the back of the lock is going to be. So with that, we'll get it up into the vise, and we will get it picked. Okay, there we go. So you can see the master ring is not moving, so that's the plug shear. And now it should be relatively simple for me to hit the ring shear. Alright, and there you can see the master ring is going. So, that's both shears. I'll relock it. So this is the ring shear, you can see there. And this is the plug shear, so you can see there. Okay, I'm gonna kill this one. Oh, there we go. Haha. Okay. Now let's go ahead and gut this. Better shim. Follower. Almost forgot that. Might be important, right? All right. As far as it looks like it's a little small, actually. It's okay here. So you can see I'm getting 2 drivers out of every chamber. looks like the top ones are all spools and the bottom ones are a mix. Whoa. Okay. Now can I move the control ring without... It looks like the springs need to get dumped. One more. Okay, there we go. Now I should be able to remove the control ring. I think. Okay, it's not being held in by anything, but maybe it's partially crimped. And you can see it's free spinning. There we go. So you can see the control ring is spinning now. I'm not exactly sure how that comes out. Maybe it doesn't. I don't want to mess with it too much. It feels like it's pretty solidly in there, so we're going to leave that. There may be a pin or something that holds it in. Not 100% sure. Yeah, we're going to leave that there. But there you go. That is a Russwin Corbin Master Ring. Picked to both shear lines. One take. There's your pinning. Alright, thanks for watching.